clips you saw of me was setting up this bed and making it. I've come to realize that a queen is a little bit too small for us now. The last time Brandon, Ernie, and I all slept in a bed together was 2020 when we lived together in college. And Ernie was a lot smaller back then. And now there feels like there's no room in the bed, especially with this little girlie taking more and more space up. And don't go on that. I decided to get a king mattress. So I wanted to say thank you so much to Helix for sponsoring this video. Before we get the mattress out here though, I've got to move this, and then I have invited my mom over to help me put the bed frame together. I don't know why I'm documenting me move this stuff because I know I shouldn't, because I'm too pregnant, but here we go. And then this little soft frame, it's literally by brand soft frame on Etsy, just goes on top of it. Yeah. I am in my 3rd trimester now, which is so crazy because when we started this entire studio, I didn't even know I was pregnant. Like, I remember working on it and I just started getting so tired in the middle of us working. And I was like, I just know I'm pregnant, but I didn't know I hadn't taken a test yet. And to now being in the 3rd trimester, and I know like this movement right now, I'm gonna hate myself for it tonight, and tomorrow I'm gonna be sore and literally hate my life. But it's so hard not to do things, to just not push yourself and do things when you're used to being able to do things. So I wanted to take a moment and talk to you guys a little bit more about the Helix Sleep mattresses. They're premium mattresses customized to fit your needs, conveniently shipped to your door. Helix's sleep quiz matches you to the perfect mattress based on your body type and sleep preferences. You just describe your sleep preferences and then Helix will show you the mattress you are matched with. Since doing this voiceover, I've had the mattress for about a month. Especially being pregnant and not sleeping well, I've been sleeping in like until 9, which is just unheard of for 3rd trimester pregnancy. I think this of course has to do with upgrading to a bigger mattress size because Ernie, Brandon, and I all fit so comfortably. Finally, Ernie likes to sleep right in between us and, you know, stick his paws out, sprawl out. So before it was Brandon and I fighting for our edges, and now we all feel like we just have more than enough room. On top of that, the mattress is just too cozy. We keep calling it a curse because we don't want to get out of bed in the morning, and it's made our mornings long and slow and honestly really, really nice to have before the baby's here and just enjoying, you know, time in the bed and cuddling and these little moments. Helix delivers the mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. The mattress just comes rolled up in a box and is easy to set up like you guys saw. There's a 100-night sleep trial to test the mattress out and ensure you love it. The Helix mattresses include a 10-year warranty and they offer financing options and flexible payment plans. So go ahead and visit helixsleep.com/Lainey to get up to $200 off your Helix mattress plus 2 free pillows. I seriously can't recommend this mattress enough. You'll also just see later in the tour that this bed fills up the space so much more nicely since this studio apartment is so big and almost like bare. I think filling it up is the only way to make it feel homey, and the Helix mattress and king size frame, it definitely did that for us. So you guys are pretty filled in now of just what this place was and what it's become. So this place is not 100% finished. I am having a baby in a month or sooner, who knows? And I just want to get this video recorded for you guys before I physically or mentally am not able to film it. Maybe in a year we can see what this place looks like, but for now, here's the finished, semi-finished studio apartment. Okay, so this is the back door to the backyard, and right to the left we have the bathroom. This part's not going to be very fun, but I wanted to start with it because it's where we walk in and where we park and the first thing we walk into. But I think if you have a really tiny bathroom, this could be some good inspo. So we actually had to put the towel rack on the outside because when you open the door, the door won't open all the way with the towel rack on, and it actually is very cumbersome. So coming in, and this is basically the whole bathroom. The toilet's down here, and then on this wall. We just did a floating shelf. It is super white and like stark in here, and I don't like that. I want to paint this room the dark green you saw in the kitchen, so you'll see that there's just like a lot of unfinished things in the wall, some drywalling that needs to be happening, or like sanding that needs to happen, but I'm just like over it. We'll paint it later. We just need to be moved in here and like ready for when the baby comes. Since there's absolutely no storage in here, we just did this long wood shelf, and I'm able to put all my toiletries on it. I just balanced a little kind of a big vintage mirror on there, and I think it turned out pretty cute. Super inexpensive way to get some like storage in your bathroom. And I actually want another one to come this way, so it's like an L, and it just adds a little bit in the bathroom, obviously. Also, we need some like artwork and just other things because so stark in here. I wasn't even going to show you guys this part because it's not fun and it's ugly, but this is just where the like furnace and hot water tank and those kind of things are. It's in this like first little room that is attached to the bathroom. Yeah, we've got baby stroller, baby stuff. It's just storage. Okay, and then one more boring spot. So right off that doorway we just looked at, we have the shower and tub. So it's not connected to the bathroom. We had to put this in, but it was really important that we had a tub and shower. Obviously, do I need to explain that? Okay, so now we're in the kitchen, which I just absolutely love how this turned out. And I'm not going to show you this side of the room because that's all of Brandon's stuff. He's got his desk and his desktop computer and like a TV sitting area, but you know, I like to keep, or he likes to keep too, just some things a little bit more private. So since this isn't his channel and this is our shared space that I'm sharing on the internet, I'm not going to share his private space. I promise you're not missing out on anything. Sorry, Brandon. The kitchen though, maybe not from the look at it. This is a very budget-friendly kitchen. We decided, well, actually I decided to be budget friendly just because it's such a little space, and I don't know, like this isn't a forever home obviously, so just when thinking of what we're putting money into, I decided to keep it budget friendly. And first of all, you can see that with the open shelving. We have open shelving, the top on the walls, which I actually think is really cute and just like homey, and it looks lived in. I don't mind the look of a little bit of clutter, and it adds just some color, which I like. And then we also have open shelving on the bottom instead of cabinets. Again, this was to save money, but I also think it looks really nice. So we have the appliances out and a lot of baby stuff, pots and pans. We have like a microwave. This is a little stove top from IKEA, so we didn't have to do a stove. We don't have an oven, but we have an air fryer on the counter, blender, kettle. Like we have everything. The sink is garbage picked. And then we just got like the cheapest faucet. So there's that. Then coming up to the counters, these are for mica. They're supposed to look like marble. And these were still, I think the counter ended up being like $1,000, which seems really expensive still, but you have to get a custom countertop anytime. And even though it's for mica, I don't think it looks bad. Like it looks like marble to me. And I was not about to get a marble countertop in this space, but I really like this ended up looking. This is from Home Depot. We were gonna do tile all the way up to the ceiling because I thought that would just look amazing. And then as I was like budgeting out what the tile would cost, I was like, I actually just hate the idea. It's not the price. No, I swear it's nothing to do with the price. I just hate the idea. So looking on Pinterest, I was just trying to see what other people were using as backsplash. And this is just beadboard that we painted this super dark green. And I absolutely love how this turned out. I could totally see myself doing this in a real home. It is kind of like a country, almost like barn feel, but the super dark color and like with the countertops and everything else, it doesn't feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? And then everybody when they come in is obsessed with the little fridge. Maybe this fridge wouldn't work out in a real house, but for studio apartment with just Brandon, me, and a baby, it's more than enough. And Ernie, food actually also goes in here because he's spoiled rotten. So this fridge is from Frigidaire, but I got it off Home Depot. It doesn't have a water filter, so you have to just have a Brita or drink out of the sink. And then also it does frost in the freezer. As like annoying as it is, it's really not that big of a deal. This fridge was actually pretty inexpensive because we needed to buy a fridge no matter what, and I think it's absolutely perfect for the space. It comes in like baby blue and baby pink, I'm pretty sure, and I wanted baby blue, but they were sold out, so I just got the white one, but I still think it looks really, really cute. And then on the ground, you're gonna see a lot of rugs, and they kind of look like puzzle pieces, but that's because my dog Ernie is afraid of the laminate flooring we have on the ground. He slips on it, so I try to do as many rugs as possible to accommodate him without looking too wacky, but I'm really into like the plaid rugs. Most of them are from Overstock. This one's from Overstock. Anything I can link down below will be linked down below. Okay, and now we're in the little like dining area place. I'm out of breath. So we've got the table, chairs, and desk all from IKEA. I stained the table a really nice light wood, and then the chairs I painted bright neon red, and the little bench I painted this baby blue. I wish I did a little bit more of a muted because it does feel like a little bit box of crayons, but I think because it's the bench that's the blue, you don't see it too much, and it's kind of just like fun and different, whatever. So this whole set's from IKEA. And then the dresser back there, would you even believe me if I told you my dad garbage picked that? Insane. If you can tell already, my dad is an absolute beast and literally redid this whole space from the dump it was to this like insane studio apartment. So if you're gonna give anyone praise in the comments, give it all to my dad because he literally is a legend and like killed it, like insane. He did this all himself. Zero help this time around, not like the bus where we did things together. I was zero help because I am pregnant and too tired and lazy. So there's that. Pop, when you're watching this, thank you so much. I don't deserve you. So also on top of my dad doing everything, he garbage picked that dresser and it is so cool looking. So we decided to put it there. Those are Brandon's clothes, and I think a dresser in like a living space, it's kind of cute. So especially a studio apartment, I feel like you just need to make do with storage, and that's one way we decided to do it. On top of that, we have the print from Diseño, a little jute rug from Wayfair. This space is pretty chill, but again, super cute. Okay, we are on to the living room area. If you couldn't tell, we really tried to like section off and make each space feel like its own room. It's really important to make it feel like little individual spaces and not so much like one giant space where you almost feel like uncomfortable in. So here's the living room area. This couch was actually my parents'. My mom gave it to me. She got it in the 90s and it was sitting in like our living family room that nobody used it, and it was kind of like hidden, honestly. So I am so happy with it. It is the coolest pattern ever, and it's just a couch that, first of all, is so comfortable, but you wouldn't like think of picking out and buying. But now that I have it, it's my favorite thing ever. So thank you, Mom. Then behind me, we have two Diseño prints. These are two little side tables that, again, my dad garbage picked and was about to sell on Facebook Marketplace. And then I was like, wait a second, I want those. So I got to keep them. We have an IKEA lamp and then a vintage IKEA lamp that I actually thrifted both of these little mushroom lamps for like $3 a piece, I'm pretty sure. Something insane. So cute. So happy with those. The other couch we have, if you guys have been following me since college, maybe you remember it. It was in my senior year college apartment, and it is my roommate Catherine's grandma's couch, and they were nice enough to let me keep it after we moved out. It's an amazing couch, and it's a pull-out, so when people stay, they can stay that couch and pull it out to a full-size bed. But it's another couch that I don't think I would have ever gotten that velvet color, but I'm obsessed with it. Like, I can see myself taking these couches to a house and just never getting rid of them. I don't know. They're so cool to me, and so much cooler than like a cloud couch, and they were both free, so who doesn't love that? We have another plaid rug on the ground that is from Wayfair. I just needed a big rug, and this one, it was cute. I like plaid. And then in the middle, we weren't gonna do a coffee table just because, again, our dog Ernie, like, he was really liking this space, but it felt too open and just like nothing there. And we were both agreeing that we just didn't want Ernie like hitting his head on corners, and also a baby like having sharp corners with a coffee table. So we decided to go with an ottoman. And this ottoman actually is just two benches from Target. They were $120 a piece. So this ended up being like $240, or exactly $240, which seems like a lot, but coffee tables are actually so expensive. And I thought this stripe was really cute. It's from like the Magnolia collection, which I normally don't like. I just normally don't like Target furniture, period. But this was exactly what I was looking for, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And if we have a lot of people here, you can pull them apart and use them as benches. So I love that. And then, but I'm so happy with how this turned out. I love the mixing of all the patterns. I think it is so fun and youthful, but also so cozy, because I didn't want a couch that I didn't want to lay in and watch TV and, cuddle Ernie, and I wanted a couch that I could do all those things. So I'm really, really happy with how this turned out while being so comfy and practical, but so cool. Okay, and now on the opposite end of the green couch, we have the TV area. Look how giant this TV is. So I wasn't going to get a TV at all, and then I was like, I kind of want one. So I got a small one, and then Brandon and I were looking at it on just like this big wall, and I was like, I think I need a bigger TV. So I decided to get a bigger one, but I was like, I'm going to wait for Black Friday deals. And the small one we decided to put in like Brandon's area. And Target already has Black Friday deals out because I kept like double checking, and every week they're coming out with new deals. So would you even believe I got this TV for $400? It's 65 inch. Because I had the other one up here, we just like left the wall mount on, and I would have liked, honestly, the TV to be like a foot lower. I feel like it's a boy thing. Obviously my dad put up the TV. I think it's a boy thing to like the TV's high. I like them a little bit lower. Whatever, I don't really care, actually. You guys might recognize this dresser from my room makeover, which was my first video that ever got me like a subscriber. My mom got it from my neighbor, and I brought it here. I asked her if I could still have it, and she said yes, which I was excited about. Super cool artwork. A subscriber of Ernie, amazing. And then this lamp that is also from IKEA. I guess I'm just a sucker for IKEA lighting, but I think that this area turned out pretty cute because TVs aren't always the cutest, and we made do. I think a dresser as like a TV stand or credenza or whatever you want to call it works really well, and something fun in here. These are all of baby girl's clothes, so look how cute. Okay, now you guys have already seen this Gigunga bed. We've slept on it for like 3 nights now, and it's so nice. I've been sleeping in, which has not happened since like I got pregnant. It is so comfy, and like we finally have space. So if you've got a big dog, consider upgrading your mattress size. We just have some throw blankets. This one is actually from my grandparents in Italy's house. My mom took it when she went there this year. Got an Amazon gingham comforter. The bed is actually from Wayfair. It was only $400, which is actually really, really inexpensive for a bed frame. And then we've got 2 little floating bedside tables that I just got off Amazon. They're like this cool red rust color, and Brandon put the one on crooked. So if you want to point out that it's crooked, yeah, Brandon did it. And to my right, we have this long shelf. I absolutely love lots and lots of shelves. We don't have too much stuff on the walls right now, but I would like to add more shelves. I think that books are just so fun to display there. We have my side all filled in with my books. Brandon has yet to bring his books yet, so that's why only one side of the shelf is covered. Let's go on to my work area. So again, if you guys watch my videos, this space might look a little familiar to you guys. First of all, the wall is so white, so like we need to put some artwork up there, but we just haven't gotten it yet. Like I said, this is a very work in progress video, but this is my desk. This is where I edit all my videos, and I film a lot of videos here too because I need to use my computer. So I decided to do 2 of these big dressers from IKEA like you saw. We painted them this really cool chartreuse like greeny yellow color, and I don't like the knobs that it came with, so I got rid of them, and I just haven't found any knobs yet. I think like mix match knobs, like vintage knobs would be really cute, or like a gold or silver knob I would really, really like, or like bronzy, like a metal knob. Again, I just haven't found any that I like, so they're knobless right now, but whatever. And then I just had my dad kind of wedge a desk in between the 2 dressers, and it's just like a floating desk. He just garbage picked this piece of plywood. I think that's what it's called. And it honestly worked out perfectly. All of this is either storage for baby or my clothes. Again, you can just tell how important storage is for us. So on the one side, closer to the living room, on the ground there, we have this really cool industrial fan that my dad garbage picked. And it's actually really cool looking, so much nicer than having like, one of those like big rotating fans that just aren't very cute. This fan's cute and works so well. So practical things just in a little more bit of an elevated look are my favorite. And then I just have decor stuff over there. The second IKEA lamp that I thrifted, the vintage one. And then on the other side, I'm using this dresser as baby's changing table. This is just a Kikaru changing mat that I put on top of the dresser. The dressers are bolted in the wall, so they aren't tippy or anything like that. All the dressers are bolted in, so they won't tip. And in like the first couple drawers, I have her for diaper stuff and just like stuff. So it actually worked out really, really well that way. Oh, and then this chair is IKEA and the rug is IKEA. So basically everything, if it isn't vintage, thrifted, or gifted to me, it's IKEA. You can assume so. Okay, so you guys have seen this space again, but not really from this angle. This is a giant cove wall that my dad built. I don't know and I don't understand it. He said it was the hardest thing he's ever done in his whole life. Somebody asked for a tutorial one time on a comment and I was like, good freaking luck. I don't know. I have no idea how he did it, but I know that it was a pain in the ass for him and it was really hard and complicated. So again, he's just an absolute beast and can do anything. Is this not proof? I absolutely love filming videos here. It is so easy to not have to set up and take down a backdrop or even set up like a back that looks nice, like, you know, putting in plants and stuff like that. Just having this all the time is key. It makes me want to film more, and I feel like that's why I've been so productive in filming even while I'm pregnant and so tired. So I can't even imagine how much I'm going to film and how many videos are going to come out when I'm not pregnant but also like not fresh postpartum. Little clothing rack is just from Amazon. It just has all my winter jackets on it because I didn't have a space for that, and I actually like how it looks in my videos and having it right there. And then we're going to be backlit for a second because this is literally a window. You guys saw when we put in the glass block, and I'm so happy we decided to put in glass block because I can basically have the blinds open all day and people can't really see in. It's distorted. It also gives such amazing diffused lighting onto the cove. Literally amazing. And we never have direct sunlight, which normally I wouldn't like, but it's nice again because it's just always this really consistent diffused lighting for filming. Up here we have just like this little bench ledge area. I have 2 plants on it right now, but I'll probably bring more. I just can't pick up a lot of stuff right now, so it's hard to bring stuff and it takes me a while. And then we put up blackout curtains for when baby's here, but also it's nice to keep it pretty dark because it gets so bright early in the morning. And then just on the ground, I have all my shoes lined up. I was kind of worried about where to put my shoes, but this actually worked out so well because for filming, it's really nice to just be able to grab them and see them all out and right there, not like shoved in boxes or in a closet or something like that. And then we have this little mirror from IKEA, and I decided to get one that's freestanding so I can move it around the apartment and, you know, take mirror selfies in the kitchen if I needed to, or, you know, just content YouTuber, Instagrammer things. Hey you guys, so that's actually it for this apartment tour. Thank you for being so patient, but also if you guys saw it like even a month ago, it would have looked nothing like this. Remember to check out Helix Sleep. You can use the link in the description box. I'm just excited for you guys to see more and more of the apartment. Maybe it'll make me want to vlog a little bit. I don't know. We'll just see how things go. I'm really excited for everything to come, and thank you so much for watching this video. Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in a few days. I love you the absolute most. Bye.